Hello everyone. As we have discussed about characteristics of a chemical chain. Now some other characteristics also accompanied with chemical chain. Like first characteristic of a chemical chain, that is evolution of a gas. As we have discussed earlier, when vinegar and baking soda they react with each other, they form carbon dioxide and other substances. Carbon dioxide, it's a gas. One more example of is there when zinc and hydrochloric acid they react with each other, they form zinc chloride and release hydrogen gas. So in both the examples we can see carbon dioxide and hydrogen gases are released. This is a characteristic of a chemical change. Next characteristic of a chemical chain, that is change in color. In this characteristic of a chemical change, as we have discussed earlier, when copper sulfate and iron they react with each other, they form ferrous sulfate and copper. As we know, copper sulfate it is blue in color, but after the formation of ferrous sulfate and copper, it changed into green in color. Again, there is a characteristic of a chemical change in color. Some more examples like when iron object comes in the contact of air and water, when we left over this iron object in a outer environment for some time. So it reacts with air and water. Then a reddish brown layer is deposited on the iron nail. Again, there is a color change. So in this characteristic, we can see change in color is there. Now, next characteristic of a chemical change, production of heat and light. In this characteristic of production of heat and light, the example is there. When we burn a magnesium ribbon in the presence of an oxygen, magnesium oxide is formed with white dazzling light. So white dazzling light, there is a characteristic of a chemical chain. One more example is there. When acid and base, they react with each other, they form salt, water and release heat. So in both the example, we can see in one example, first example, heat, light is produced, and in the second example, heat is produced. Again, there is a characteristic of a chemical change. Now next characteristic of a chemical chain, that is production of sound. The example of this characteristic, when vinegar and baking soda they react with each other, they form carbon dioxide and other substances. In this reaction, carbon dioxide is released with hissing sound. Again, production of sound is there. Next example about this characteristic, when zinc and hydrochloric acid they react with each other, they form zinc chloride and release hydrogen gas. And this hydrogen gas is released with pop-up sound. So in both the examples, sound production is there. This is a characteristic of a chemical chain. Next characteristic of a chemical chain and the last characteristic, that is change in smell. When we prepare a food, a very pleasant smell comes out from the food. But when we keep this food outside from the fridge for a long time, a very unpleasant smell comes out because this food reacts with the oxygen which is present in the environment. So due to this reaction, a very unpleasant smell comes out from the food. So these are some characteristics of a chemical change. Now we have discussed different characteristics of a chemical change, like chemical changes are irreversible in nature, chemical changes are permanent in nature, always a new substance is formed, production of sound is there, production of heat and light is there, production, change in color, change in smell. So these are some characteristics of a chemical change. Thank you for watching my video.